Hey there YouTube, this is Steve again. Today we're playing something a little new. It's called Eco. We're playing on Steam, of course. And in this game, you get an untouched planet to build up as you see fit. There's wildlife, there's plant life, all sorts of fun stuff. Here's some random wood just sitting around, which I will take back to my stockpile. Now the object of the game by default is to reach a stage of technological development that allows you to stop the meteor from hitting the Earth. Now, we are playing without the meteor, which you can do by editing the game file. Right now we're just focused on building things up and completely understanding the game, and then there's always the challenge of not accidentally destroying the planet yourself through deforestation and things like that. So I'm growing some beets over here. I put myself in charge of farming, even though it's quite a headache actually, because you have to understand soil conditions and moisture conditions, and certain crops grow better in certain places, which is like real life, but that's an aspect of the game that I could truly live without. So this is my place. We also play with a larger group of people on another server, but the server host is not around all the time, so when they're not, the three of us play here. Me, Ashley, and Nick. So it's not as built up as you might expect for someone who's been playing the game, but it's getting there. Oh, there we are. I actually have to move some wood back to that large stockpile later for another project. Ashley and Nick are not here right now. Which is fine. They'll accrue skill points while they are gone, while I have the server running. Ah, looks like Ashley made herself a second floor. Odd that the stairs don't join the wall. I wonder if that's something they're going to change. Torch stand and a bed. Oh, okay, it's more like a loft. That's kind of nice. Got a fishing net. Man, you got all sorts of interesting contraptions here. We've also been building bridges so that we can travel more efficiently between each other's homesteads. Namely Nick, since he chose to be a little further away. So I built this bridge here. Although I don't know why the slats are like this. No, I'll fix it later. And what do we have here? Looks like a bunch of dirt ramps. I see. He's trying to build an enormous dirt bridge from this plateau to where his plateau is over there. An ambitious project, to be sure. But doable. Definitely doable. Let's go over here and take a look at what Nick has set up for himself. Alright. Nick got himself a windmill, and his cart appears to be spazzing out. Unfortunately, I can't use it because I'm not authorized. Okay. Oh, got himself a woodworking table. And I guess a wheelwright's table. And a commode, of course. Here comes the sunrise. Whee! Swimming's actually pretty easy in this game, which is a comfort, because some games the swimming controls are just, ugh, horrendous. Ooh, I see some little mushrooms. So, we're going to get back to where we are. First, I'm going to take a look. Where's my hammer? Oops. Gotta be careful. Yeah, you see what I mean? Ugh. Gotta be careful with the cursor placement. Nick wanted to make the bridge 5 wide, which is fine. Just need to replace the slats so they look decent. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, gotta turn it around. Now, mechanically, it looks like they're not actually touching the bridge, but... Oh, wait, yeah, it does. Like, oh, they must have fixed that in the last patch. Because before it looked like they were hanging off. That's brilliant. Brilliant! So, this is not my felled tree or my pile of wood, so I will not steal it. What I am going to do is go over here and gather some corn, because not enough room in inventory. Oh, I must be carrying too much stuff. Run, Mr. Buffalo. Run! Boy. Now then. There's a chest where I keep all the seeds and stuff that I can grow. Acorns. Oh wait. Mushroom spores. Haven't really found a good place for those yet. Oh yeah, I have a table and 2 chairs. Have a bite. We can increase our calories. Or that bottom right, that little pie chart, that's your nutrition meter. And if it runs out, you don't die, you just can't do any work. And you can't run fast. Which means if you don't have your own food supply, you gotta run around the map and try to find harvest up this wild corn. Get ourselves some corn seeds. have corn almost ready to harvest over here. May as well move some materials over here. See, each workbench requires access to raw materials, so you can link them. Ah! See, I accidentally just pushed the... Let's try that again. Let's go take a look at our corn. We've also altered, since it's just the three of us, we've altered the growth rate of plants to be more along the lines of what is good for us. Here we go. This is a space of 25 corn. Or was it 36? I can't remember. Looks like 25. So we ended up getting exactly 25 seeds. Which is good, because that means I can replant. Well, let's make sure this is still a good spot for corn. We can do that through here. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much you should live by this, but yeah, looks like it's still a decent spot for corn. Though also it looks like I should move it to the southeast just a little bit. So I have my shovel and my hoe. So we're just gonna untill this soil. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it was 36 and I only got 25 seeds, so that's a rather lousy return on investment. There we go. Now, in order to get all 36 spots covered with corn, I have to grab out some of these wild corn seeds that we previously picked. Now, you can also use corn to generate seeds, and that takes skill points. So we're planting corn. And then once you get food, you can also cook it once you have the right skills. A lot of wild wheat around here too. Okay, I should start another bin just for corn. See how our beets are doing. Do I have any beets on me? 33. 33 beets. Put the corn in here. And then I don't have any beet seeds on me, so 1 seed, 3 beets. 1 beet. 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 This was a very lousy place to plant beets. I got 1 seed out of that whole harvest. And 14 beets. So let's see here. 1 beet. 3 beets. 1 beet. 1 beet. 1 beet. 1 beet. 1 beet seed and 3 beets. 3 beets. 1 beet. 1 beet. 3 beets. 1 seed and 3 beets. 1 seed, 3 beets. So that was lousy. And beets yield potential. Let's see. This is supposed to be a good spot for beets. Or at least decent. Yeah, let's check out our skill points and look at the efficiency for harvesting seeds from their associated fruits and vegetables. Where's our farming? Seed production. Ah, yes. So we need to increase this so that we can have more seeds each time that we turn raw vegetables into their seeds. So right now, let's see. Looks like it's 1 for 1 right now, which is an improvement over how it used to be. $24. Then we'll have 42 beets remaining. So that'll take a while. Need skill points to make it even more efficient and quicker. So for now, let's see. I was going to look at something else. I recently learned smelting. And was looking for exactly where to build the smelter. The book for it, smithing. So I guess I need this smithing table. recall seeing that. Maybe I blew past it. I see masonry. Let's see. No, I don't see that. I have a carpentry table. Bakery oven, kiln. Yeah. Don't see. Where to make the smelter. I do not assume it would be under the carpentry table. See, I made that. But heck if I could figure out where to smelt ore. So I have some raw ores. I have iron, I have copper, I have gold. But still haven't quite figured out where that is. Now, I'm sure there are dozens and dozens of people who've played this game and already know how, and that's fine, and I could easily look it up on the internet, but, you know, occasionally I like to at least try to figure things out on my own, you know, a little while before I jump into the internet. But, I think that's about all for now. I'm going to keep building the place up and attempting to grow viable crops. So, hopefully in the future we'll be able to do a video where there's all three of us working together. So, I thank you for hitting that play button once again. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content, or if you have a suggestion about games that we should play. And you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching.